Good morning, everyone. How about that weather? And I have to say, I love the warming trends. I love the record temperatures, but they can be kind of mean because we're about to drop down to the 20s and the 40s by tomorrow. So the now is clouds, mist, and fog. Not a delightful start to the day, kind of just like what we dealt with most of yesterday. But the big thing is the cold front that passes today. It's going to pick up the winds. It's going to make it feel wind chilly by the end of the day. And then all of a sudden, we're winter-like. Meanwhile, we just had 3 record-breaking days over the last 5. Okay, so here's the complicated setup. The reason why we were so cloudy and dreary yesterday, same thing on Friday, is something that's called cold air damming. So physically, that just backs up all of the mist, drizzle, cloud cover up against the mountains. That's about to break. Winds out of the southwest are going to crank up Mother Nature's thermostat to around 60 degrees, and then boom, we're going to see the big fall once we get this front to pass. So we are anticipating not just mist and drizzle, but also some light rain that's going to be on and off throughout this morning. Once we get to the afternoon, we should be clearing out. So here's what our futurecast is showing. Still signs of some rain. A lot of that's going to die out before it gets to us, so it looks meaner than it actually is. Could change over to a little bit of snow right here along the Tennessee border by about 10 o'clock. I still think that you have some of that moisture left over, but really by the last hours of the morning into the afternoon, we're clearing things out. And it's at that point, winds are out of the northwest. So let me show you the wind chills, how we're actually going to feel, not what the thermometer is reading. This is 7 a.m., feeling right around 60 degrees. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, we're actually going to warm up substantially. We're not going to hit our typical low that we usually do. And then once you get to about 2 o'clock, it's at that point that we're really starting to transition that cooler air into the Charlotte area. It's already happened for you in the foothills. So Morganton, you're feeling like 37 come 2 o'clock, feeling like 14 degrees for you in Boone. And note, these are some gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour for the Charlotte area, up to 50 plus for you in the mountains. By 6 p.m., it feels like 8 degrees around Boone, 30 degrees around Hickory, and then the upper 30s right here around Charlotte. So if you're going to the gym later on this evening, I'll do it earlier if you can, because it's not going to be delightful. And then we even are popping down below zero up in the high country, starting off feeling like either side of 20 degrees to begin your Tuesday. Yikes. So yeah, we're looking at on and off gusts up to 50 miles per hour for the mountains, 25 to 30 mile per hour gusts around the Charlotte area throughout the day. That's why we have a high wind warning for the mountains, where gusts can get as high as 60 miles per hour for Watauga, Avery, and Ashe County. That expires at 7 o'clock for your Tuesday. Once this front truly settles in, that's where we're going to have our coldest air. It looks like Wednesday morning, the last morning of 2025, will be the coldest, low of 24 degrees. Tuesday, tomorrow, is the coldest day, highs only in the 40s, and then getting to New Year's Day, back to the mid to the upper 50s heading into the new year. Next chance for rain in 2026 will be Friday night, heading into Saturday.